I did 100 squats a day for 28 days, and this is what happened. Okay, so I wanted to start this video off by telling you all why I actually did this in the first place. So this was all for a fundraising challenge that I did for Maggie's, and you'll be able to see the website on the screen right now. So who actually are Maggie's? Well, they provide free cancer support and information in their centres, and they have specialists at hand to help people with cancer get the mental support that they need. So they're a very important charity doing really good things, so make sure you check out the charity after this video. I'll have their website linked in the description. Okay, so before we get into the results, and I'll show you guys what I looked like before and what I look like today, there's a few things that I just need to clear up. So the first thing is that I've been cutting. So I've lost a few kilograms over the last month, maybe like 2 to 3 kilograms. So I should look a little bit leaner than I did before. And that's obviously going to have some effect on how I look in the before and after photos. Most of the way you look is down to your diet, how much you weigh. And so this is going to be a big factor in determining whether I've changed or not. The second thing to note is that squats primarily target your quads. However, they are a compound exercise and are going to hit most of the muscles in your legs. What I'm essentially trying to say here is that it's my quads that are going to have the most change, if any. And lastly, and probably most importantly, 28 days is not a lot of time. Realistically, unless you're taking some sort of performance enhancing drug, you're not going to completely transform in 28 days. So don't expect to see me with peeled, chiseled legs, veins popping out all over the shop. That's not going to happen. It's been 28 days. To see the transformations that you've probably seen all over the internet, these transformations take the normal person years to do. So when you do see these 10-week transformation programs and that sort of thing, or the 1-month challenge or whatever it may be, just know that you can't make significant progress in that short amount of time. So with that being said, let's get on to my transformation. Let's see what's changed in the last 28 days. On the left of your screen right now, you'll be seeing a before photo. This is what I looked like before going into this challenge, doing 100 squats a day for 28 days, and 2,800 squats later, this is what I look like on the right. Okay, so there's not much difference. If we're being brutally honest, there's not much difference at all. But why is this? I want you guys to stay around now to the end of the video to discover the truth and learn the correct way to do things. So in terms of why not much has changed, I did previously mention it. 28 days is not a long time. And as also mentioned, to make the changes that you've probably seen online, it does take a very long time to do. So don't be fooled by the marketing schemes of 10-week challenges and 1-month challenges, Gymshark 66 challenge, where they say you're going to completely transform your life in 66 days or whatever. It's going to take you months, if not years, to achieve the results you want to achieve. So keep that in mind and just make sure you're consistent with whatever it is that you do. Secondly, there is no time for rest and recovery. I did these every single day, and that's something that you should never do. Having rest days is so important. And I personally take 2 rest days a week from the gym, and I've been going to the gym now for around 7 years. So even though some might call me more of an advanced lifter, I still take 2 rest days. I'd highly recommend people do the same. Because the thing is, we break our muscles down during exercise by creating tears in the fibers, but it's the rest and recovery time that allows those muscles to repair and grow back stronger. So in terms of building muscle, your rest and recovery time is crucial. And this challenge allowed for none of that. But again, this was exactly that. It was a challenge. It was something to challenge me. It was a good bit of fun, and I wasn't expecting to make significant gains off the back of this challenge. Thirdly, there was no progressive overload. Progressive overload is key if you want to continue to build muscle week in and week out, and that wasn't present in this challenge. It's like I said, I did 100 squats every day for 28 days. There was no difference in the reps, there was no difference in the intensity, there's no increase in the weight that I was using to do those squats. It was just quite simply 100 air squats per day. So the thing is, yes, if you've not been doing anything for your legs and then you start doing 100 squats per day, over the course of like the first few days of the week, you are going to see some progress because you have essentially progressively overloaded. You've gone from doing 0 squats a day or nothing for your legs to now doing 100 squats a day. So you have progressively overloaded there. and you will start to see some progress towards the beginning. This is why you'll see a lot of bodybuilders always preach about progressive overload, because your muscles are going to get used to what you're doing. So when it comes to building muscle, you do need to be applying progressive overload, and this type of challenge is not going to be enough for you. And finally, the fourth point as to the reason why not much has changed in the last 28 days is too many reps. So the ideal rep range for hypertrophy is between 8 and 15 reps. However, I was doing sets of like 20 reps, 25 reps, and I had to do this many to actually feel the exercise. If I was to do 8 reps of an air squat personally, after going to the gym for as long as I have, I wouldn't feel it. It wouldn't be enough stimulus to break down the muscle. And if it's taking you 20 plus reps to start feeling an exercise, to finally start breaking down the muscle, the weight that you're using, in this case being my body weight, is not going to be enough to stimulate growth. So this is more of an endurance exercise. It's good for cardio. It's great for working up a sweat, but it's not going to help you to build muscle. It's going to help you to lose weight. Sure, you'll burn a few calories, but you're not going to be able to effectively work the muscle that you're trying to target. In this case with the squats, that's going to be the quads. So I hope this helps everyone watching. If any of you guys have got any further questions, please pop them down in the comments and I'd love to answer them for you and help you out. If you want to be able to increase your strength in the gym and you want to be able to build muscle on the side too, I have a strength building program that I'm currently selling. If you want to see it, it'll be linked in the description. I'd love for you guys to check that out. There's 30 plus pages of useful information all about building strength and the ways in which you can do it, and the ways in which you're going to be able to build muscle as a byproduct. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoy fitness content like this and you want to see more, and make sure you like the video if you enjoyed and found it useful. So thank you very much guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Your muscles would have already been broken down and been repaired to handle the load. Your muscles would have already been broken down and it would have been repaired to, and it would have been prepared, and it would have been repaired to prepare. No, what am I saying? It would have been repaired. And it would have been, oh my God. And it would have been repaired to handle those 100 squats.